Hashtag Dementia, Morgan, it has attracted over 3 billion views on TikTok. NBC's Savannah Sellers spoke with 2 people about why it is now their go-to place to get advice and what it's like to be a full-time care partner. But some experts warn the videos cross a line.
My dad's 90 years old. He's got dementia. He's helped me my entire life.
It's been about 5 years since Dan Salinger and his brother started caring for their dad.
I see taking care of your parents and your elders the exact same way as I do a parent raising kids.
He says TikTok has become a way for him to share what he's going through.
Hey, good morning, TikTok, and happy Friday. Before I'm a caregiver, we're father and son. And I think that may be some of the allure.
But posting on TikTok also comes with its challenges.
I get negativity. Don't yell at your dad. You're terrible. You're exploiting him for TikTok clout.
Some caregivers turn to social media because they don't know where to start.
When people say that there's no manual for how to walk into a situation like this, there's literally no manual that will explain it.
In 2016, Jacqueline Revere moved back home to LA to care for her mom full time. She started her TikTok account in 2020.
Lynn! Where's Lynn at? This was sort of my way of saying like, okay, hi, like there are people like me here and sometimes I don't know what to do.
As an only child, sharing videos of her mom was a way for Jacqueline to save those memories, but she never wanted to put a spotlight on her mom's condition.
It became me sort of more so teaching and or sharing what it's like from my side of it. I wanted to make sure that she didn't feel like her privacy was being invaded.
Some people say posting any content of dementia patients on social media could be unethical.
The problem I see is that it's very difficult to assess whether or not the person has the capacity to consent.
Dorothy is the head of the bioethics program at Santa Clara University. She says people typically post videos to social media for 2 reasons, to find support or for education. But either way, the top priority should be the patient's dignity and safety. And she says having power of attorney over a dementia patient doesn't necessarily mean posting them is okay.
A family member could decide that they would post those videos of this person. It doesn't mean that they should.
Dan says he takes his responsibility to protect his dad's public image very seriously.
If the situation turned and he regressed to the point where I felt I could no longer post him in a dignified manner, then I would simply stop posting.
Savannah Sellers, NBC News.
All right, so there are more than 6 million Americans currently living with dementia. CEO and founder of Positive Approach to Care, Teepa Snow, is here with some guidance on how to do this. Teepa, thanks for joining us. And this is just, you know, it's a topic that impacts a lot of families, right? 6 million Americans. You tend to use the word care partner instead of care provider. Why is that?
Because when I give care, you have to accept it. When we partner, we're in this together. And it means I contribute, you contribute. We're working together to figure this out. And it really is figuring it out.
And what are some of then the do's and the don'ts that you would sort of advise people who are in that role?
Yeah, so if you are in a certain reality, like this isn't where I live, rather than arguing with you, I'm going to say, oh, so this isn't where you stay or where you live. Huh. I thought it was. I'm so sorry. Wow. So do you need to be somewhere else? And so what we're doing is getting out of that pushing back and forth.
And just having a conversation, asking questions to engage the person.
I'm really trying to figure out what's going on here.
Okay.
The second thing to sort of think a lot about in this area is to really go with what's the emotion they're showing you. Because when they're really distressed, you want to be careful that you don't go, it's okay, or calm down. Instead, you want to go, wow, so you're really not liking this.
It takes a lot for our care partners to do this and to dig deep, but 70% of the people who have dementia, the care partner is someone in your family, right? It's like a friend or a family member. So what do you need to think about before you take on that role? And also give us a sense of, you know, the things you want to arm yourself with.
Yeah. So the reality is, however you start, it's going to be more. It's going to be a lot more. It's going to be about physical, financial, social. It's going to be about medical. So that's a lot to hold on to. So look at what you need for support to make sure this all comes together.
You even say consider geography. You know, where are you?
Where are you? Where are they? Are you going to be doing long distance? Because that's really
taxing.
hard.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. And 24 hours, 7 days a week by the very end of this. And so we lose a lot of care partners before we lose the person, because you just can't do it. You've worn yourself out. Yeah.
It's interesting. We just saw this great report about sort of the influence of social media for caregivers and partners. What would you say about the use of social media? I mean, is it something that's always good? Is it something that has some pitfalls to be wary of?
Really important to look carefully at your channels and to find the message that's right, because the right message supports and uplifts and challenges you to try new things in the right way. The ones that are out there that are more are ones you can get that anywhere. Let's not go there. Let's find the good place to be for each other. So we actually do support one another.
For support.
Yeah, so important.
Yeah.
CEO and founder of Positive Approach to Care, Teepa Snow. Teepa, thank you so much for shining a light on dementia for us
Thank you.
and our care partners.
Really important. Thank you, Teepa.